I'm bleeding out. Oh, mate. Good job. Oh, did it, matey. Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was just reading a message. Toxic just did the most brutal freaking workout and he's dead. Well, I'm glad you made it here anyway, Toxic. Even if you die live in chat, it will have been worth it. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another What's Up Live. And just about the only thing I actually do these days, the Friday night Snapdragon, slowly from the back, beer in hand. Cheers, everybody, by the way. Tonight's one, as with last week's, really will just be from the back. I'm not supposed to be riding, really, if I'm honest. I've decided my body's conspired to stop me having any fun at the moment. My eyes are stopping me doing the sim racing properly. My lungs are stopping me doing this. And so the only enjoyment is sitting on this uncomfortable saddle, chatting to you lot, drinking beer. So I'm going to continue to do that, even if it's getting less and less entertaining each week for all of you guys. Anyway, so good to see you got everyone, all the usual suspects in chat. We got Kev, Martin, Darren, Toxic, Gordon, Pickles, and then on the course I can already see Keith and Catherine, the Rhinos in full force. Pickles I think is actually in the race as well, along with How Y again, which is brilliant. Chris is here, Chris Rhodes, Buckley, Crichton, Bishop. All the names I want to be here. Klingsgaard, Chong, Bellio, Peel, Cook. Oh, they're all moving around. Anyway, you get the idea. It's a decent turnout, especially considering it only looked like there was going to be about 4 people up until... Oh, hang on. I haven't put my fan on. Wait. I know that's not very professional to stop mid-sentence, but if I don't stop now, I'll forget again. I'm already getting hot. Is that in the right place? Yeah, that's good. Are we good? Yeah, it only looked like there were going to be a couple of people tonight. Shane, my man. Good to see you, dude. So yeah, half decent turnout. Contrary to what it looks like we're going to have for what's a pretty freaking big event tomorrow. There are definitely excuses and reasons as to why our mega Ever Race Team Edition tomorrow so far has only got, I think, 8 sign-ups for it. And the funniest thing about it, obviously being a team event, it's a team competition. So the way it works is the most accumulated meters climbed or kilometers covered by each team basically crowns them as Ever Race team champions. And of the 8 people that have signed up, I'm pretty sure 6 of them are WKG. So we're looking good for a championship tomorrow if no one else turns up. Hey, Brian's in the house. Liquid Cake's in the house. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Legendary late entrant race. Yeah, I suppose it's people that are hoping something better will be happening on a Friday night. Turns out it's not, so it's like, sod it. Let's jump on the bike, see what's going on. See if there's some fat drunk bloke riding that I can race with. Hey, Matt, good to see you, man. Alison, great to see you. Go for it, Marcus. I wish I could, Alison, but I'm going to be even more wheezy and pathetic than usual tonight, I'm afraid. Can I be your team if I ride in real life and tell you the distance? If the distance is a number between like 1 and 10 in kilometres, then yeah, that's fine, Toxic. Hey, Chris, no warm-up again. That's surprising for you. Right, how long we got? 58 seconds. Right, hang on. I better do a quick bit of doping. Oh, Liquid K, you're Buckley. Ah, good to see you, man. I always like managing to put a name, in-game name to in-chat name. Because I only found out who Toxic was on my Instagram account the other day. Right, anyway, stream working, you've got sound. Oh, the numbers on my stream are just, it's like, oh, amazing. Loving this this new router thing. I'm still not getting 5G, by the way. I've put a message into Vodafone, but to be honest, the upload on the 4G is really nice, so I'm not overly fussed about rocking the boat. Anyway, not that I'm bursting away, but we have got a race that's go, go, go. Cheers, Matt. That's good to know. I was hoping everyone would take sympathy on me and go off really slowly, because even this at 355 watts now is not going to do me any favours. I did actually, Toxic, other than the fact you've got... I tend to ignore those messages if I don't instantly recognise who they are. But you've got a picture of one of my favourite cars as your thumbnail. And that exact spec I drove once at Bell and Colville Lotus Garage near to me. The gunmetal grey with the red anodised wheels. So that definitely stood out for me, my friend. Is this going to be me v Chris for like first of the losers? I'm going to sit in his wheel. Is he trying to do the same? So good to see you back on the bike, Pickles, by the way. Don't overdo it, man. Purely for selfish reasons, I need you tomorrow. No, it was at Bell and Colville in West Horsley near Guildford. But it may well have been the same car. Obviously there's not many of them. And I know they move them around amongst the Lotus dealerships, because at the time it was very much a flagship model. 2 puffs deal. Yeah. I need more than 2 puffs, Kev. Oh Christ, that's not good, Toxic. Right. Oh, Catherine's dropped back. She's going to hang around with us. I'm just going to Lincoln Ballon the shit out of Chris Rhodes for a while. It's not this lap, is it? How did you get your hands on it, Toxic? Sorry for the early car talk, by the way, but it's Toxic's fault. Once I'm out, I'll talk about the actual race that's going on. Okay, so how many laps? Right, that's just 2 laps. So one more formation lap. And let's try and make it me versus Chris versus Catherine. See who can drag out an extra bit of time on the bike. I really shouldn't be doing this. It's just too tempting. Oh, bloody hell. That's Lotus owners, Toxic. They chop and change so much amongst themselves. The first Lotus I bought, it had something like 4 owners prior to me getting it. But it didn't bother me, because every one of those owners had bought it from the same garage and was someone I'd met at a Lotus meeting. But the next one I bought a brand new one. I just couldn't help it. I know you have to sacrifice a lot of things in a Lotus, like carpet, soundproofing, comfort, but there's nothing like it. Really miss mine. Right, so, is he pulling out? This isn't an elimination lap, is it? No, okay, right, here we go. This is now. Catherine's 20 metres off the back, but putting out more power, so I'm not going to take for granted that I'm going to last another lap. Hey, John and Ardith. Oh, John, back from Sanibel. Oh, you know how I feel about Sanibel. Lovely to see you, and I'm very jealous but very happy for the two of you getting those regular trips down to Sanibel. It's just a beautiful place. Yeah, you're right, Gordon. This is what I need to do. Just hope that a few others have, like Chris, turned up late with no prep and happy to roll around at the back for a while. Keeps me in the race for longer. Right, is it this bend? Alright, looks like we got Catherine anyway. So I can, unless I'm getting lapped, just seems to be alright at the moment. We should get another lap in together. Do I go to the Lotus Mix? No, not for a long time, sadly. My last Lotus was the this will give you an idea how long ago it was. It was myself and this guy Jamie bought the first two supercharged Exige S2s to arrive in the country. Both from the same dealership, and we both picked them up at the same time. And then I had to sell it right after the huge credit crunch. I think early 2009 maybe. It's when I had to finally admit defeat and be more sensible. And I cry every day about it to anyone that's willing to watch me and listen. Bugger off, Kev. I don't want to be that bloke that digs out all the old photos and videos, but I bloody will do it if you provoke me. Yeah, they weren't cheap cars to run. They weren't easy cars to maintain, not as much as the cost. To change a front headlight bulb, I had to remove the front wheel arch lining and the entire light assembly just to get to the bulb. Right, I've beaten Chris. Cheers, Tommy. I realised that just in time. Well done, Chris. Luckily, I'm not chasing anyone anymore. Shall I just go and see what's going on the race? So, is everybody bunched? I think they are, you know. So we're looking at Keith, Denton, and it's a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what, 13 riders? Ah, I've done it again. Oh, you don't want that one either, do you? Ah, you don't want the intro either. Oh, come on. Right, there we go. Oh, I was lapped, so I'm out anyway. Oh God, guys, that was harder than I should have done, I think. How did Chris last longer than me? That's out of order. Right, what are we looking at here? I'm pretty sure this is everybody still. No one off the back? Not that I can see. So we have Jonathan Bishop, Fernandez, Buckley, Keith, Peel, Howe's in there, Klingsgar, Cook, Pickles is there, Chong, Velio. Am I missing anyone? I think that's all. I've worked out why that keeps happening, by the way. It's to do with my Stream Deck. If I click on the RGT screen, for some reason it goes to the menu on the Stream Deck for the OBS setup for a different game or a different page. And then when I try and press the camera button on RGT, it thinks I'm pressing the shortcut to restart the stream with the intro and the holding page. So there you go. Alright, Tommy supporting Bellio now. Had some great races with him when I was on RGT last year. Good stuff, man. But you do realise anyone who shouts someone out on this stream always indicates the end of their race. So sadly, Bellio, Tommy has just destroyed your race without even knowing it. I'm not saying anything at all this week. Yeah, user error because I know it's going to happen, Darren. So yeah, I don't really have an excuse. I just haven't properly worked out how to avoid it yet. Oh. I was saying to Emma the other day, oh, Pickles has gone. Good, to be honest, Pickles. You don't need this, man. I was saying to Emma the other day what I said to you a minute ago about how I feel like my body's conspiring to stop me having any fun. And she did make quite a good point. She said, do you not then think it would be better not to drink beer and wine while you're doing your riding? And it was hard to argue against that, if I'm honest. So I am aware that I am my own worst enemy here. I did do a gentle group ride, actually a brilliant group ride, on Tuesday morning. It was the WKG Rulers Down Under ride. So brilliantly controlled with the ride leaders and the sweepers on Zwift, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was a 2 to 2.5 watt group ride for an hour, and I was spat off the back even at group ride pace after I think I got about 11 minutes or something. I did do the complete hour, but I was virtually lapped by everybody else. Alright, what we're watching here, we've got a bit of a battle going on at the front here. Bishop, Peel, Keith D still in there. Who's this coming through to the front in the blue and red kit? The Cliff Bar kit, not sure who that is. Right, we're coming up to the lap, so it's looking like Peel might get... Oh! It was Peel. Woo! That was close, unlucky, man. Take it, yeah. Kev, mate, I'm excited about something for you, right? This year, for anyone that doesn't know, this year is the 5th birthday of WKG. Not until December, but I'm getting to be excited. So, I've already been going back through some old races and meetups and footage and stuff like that to try and put a sort of celebratory video together. Kev, you feature very heavily, my friend. You've been there since virtually day one. And I've got ideas in my mind. Hopefully they'll come across on video as well as they come across in my mind. But Jesus Christ, if ever I doubted this group and this bunch of people, just flicking back through some of the old videos and races and rides and whatever, just reaffirms exactly what I feel about it. Anyway, that's a bit of a digression, but it was based on the fact that, yeah, I've been doing this for quite a while, and I should know better. The distance. Oh, I think that was to do with, were you planning a ride with me, Toxic? I was basically saying, oh no, Bishop's gone, Jonathan! I missed it! Toxic, that's your fault, man. Anyway, I was going to root for him. Oh no, what am I talking about? No, oh, Bishop started the lap. It's Fernandez that went. Alright, no offence, Fernandez, but I'm glad Jonathan's still in it. But oh god, but I've just rooted for him, haven't I? It's between him and someone else who I always root for but won't. Yeah, I thought you were going to choose a race or a ride for us, Toxic, so I was basically suggesting keep it between 1 and 10 kilometres, please. And slow and flat. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, Matt. 5 years, man. How long have you been doing yours? It's probably similar sort of time, isn't it? Anyone that doesn't know, I'm sure you all do. Matt, Target 2.5 there in the chat, has a freaking brilliant channel. Please go and give him some love over on YouTube. Sorry, Toxic. Okay, I get grief every week from all of you lot, so it's only fair that I give it back sometimes. Right, Jonathan and Keith stretching their legs at the front. This has been a good race so far. I really like it on this route, I've got to say. No offence, Pickles, because I love most of your routes. Most, not all, of your routes, you evil bastard. Right, Jonathan's flown away to make sure. So we got Buckley at the back with Bellio. It's Bellio's gone. Oh, Tomid, my man. I'm sorry. I did warn you. Whoop. Yeah. Actually, Pickles and I know. I nearly said something. We got a really good idea for something that's going to be so much fun coming up soon. I'm not going to tell you. And what I meant was I can ride in real life, then give you the time, and you can add it to your team distance since I don't have... Oh, Toxic, sorry, man. Yeah, I might just do that, but to be honest, unless we get loads of sign-ups, it's looking like an easy WKG win. Anyway, because no one else outside of WKG is riding. Not as long as 5 years and with huge breaks. Oh, man. We all need breaks. I took, I don't know how long my last break was, but it was a good few months. But I tend to do smaller, more frequent ones than you, Matt. You need them, man, even if you absolutely love what you're doing, and I do. I genuinely love making these videos, these streams. I love doing... I mean, I haven't made an outdoor video in months. And to be honest, they're the things I most enjoy. I love editing them. I love the riding outdoors and all the rest of it. But the motivation needs to be right, and you just need to be in the right place, as you know, as the Cliff Bar guy who is... Oh, it's Hal! Oh my God, Hal! How did I miss Hal? Oh, dude. Unlucky. And I can't be blamed for that one because I forgot that was Hal because his name never came up on the screen. So I didn't call him out. He would have been my next pick. Jonathan Bishop, somebody else who I'm not saying, and Hal were my, my 3 picks. Actually, Toxic, that's not a bad idea, you know. If it looks like it's just going to be a WKG fest. I mean, we were just going to pick, depending on how many people turned up for it, we were just going to say the best performing 5 riders from each team. We'll accumulate their distance and base the title on that. But if it literally is just going to be a couple of non-team affiliated guys and then a load of WKGers, then maybe we'll restructure how it works. I'm not surprised at all that numbers are low. It's a ridiculously hard challenge at pretty short notice and at a time where everybody's focus is on finally being able to just get outside and have a normal-ish life here in the UK at least, you know. So it's a hard task drumming up interest in any event at the moment, it seems. By the way, we've still got Jonathan out front by some distance now. Oh, with someone else riding with him. Who is that that's gone with him? That's Klingsgar. And who's going to go? It's going to be Keith. Ah, Keith. Keith. Unlucky, man, but good race. So we are left with Jonathan, Bishop and Klingsgaard, and we've got Crichton. Actually, is that... Oh, yeah, Crichton, Chong and Buckley. Yeah, so I'm not surprised by the lack of take-up, if I'm honest. I don't have the energy to really push these things at the moment either. My promotional ability and enthusiasm is through the floor at the moment. I'm just otherwise occupied. But, you know, I'm going to live stream it anyway. I'll be there doing my part for Team WKG, trying to clock up some miles. It's basically from base camp to the summit of Everest on the route that Pickles made, on the real Everest, 3 times. That doesn't mean it's 3 Everestings. I think to do the full elevation of an Everest, it was 9 times. So we're basically doing a third of an Everest. And not everybody has to do everything. You contribute to your team's distance. So even if I die after half an hour, I should have at least got a kilometre in my belt, under my belt by then. Hey Andy, good to see you, man. Am I in Team WKG? Of course you are, Toxic. There was no sort of Chong, Mr. Chong's gone. Sorry, dude, I was distracted again. Toxic, your fault. Hang on, Buckley, why have you stopped? Oh, it's because he's off the back. So, okay. So it looks like Mr. Buckley will be next to go. What was I going to say? Toxic. Yeah, man. As soon as you got a trainer, you literally just stick WKG behind your name in either RGT or on Zwift. Sign up to Zwift Power, and you can join the team officially on Zwift Power. But to be honest, we're a group as much as we are a team. So we've got people in this group that ride officially and race officially for other teams, but are very much part of WKG. So mainly because all the groups do different things. We've never taken ourselves very seriously. It's very relaxed, very casual. And if that's entirely what you want out of Zwift and RGT, then great. I mean, we do some serious races and the leagues and all the rest of it. But there are other groups that are incredibly professional, incredibly efficient and dedicated with full sort of teams of staff behind them that offer things that we don't or can't. So but just being part of this chat and being part of obviously the Facebook group is a big part of it when you fancy jumping in on that. But yeah, you're part of the team, man. Of course you are. You camped overnight to be first person here. Wouldn't be the first time, would it? Just use RGT because Zwift gets expensive. Yeah, man. I'm not getting involved in an RGT v Zwift conversation. Ever. We offer socks, exactly. And caps. Even though the order's finished, I will have stock of caps. So, I'm waiting for the Danish rider. Paul, perfect timing. I've got your name written on my whiteboard right there, my friend. I was going to wait until the end of the race to bring it up, but I might as well now. Actually, no, I will wait to the end of the race because we have Crichton, Bishop. Who else have we got? Oh, Klingsgaard. That's the Danish guy, is it, Paul? He's gone off the front. This is the final lap as well, so I think this is for the win, guys. Well said, Pickles. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. We're a nice, friendly, non-threatening, welcoming bunch of plebs, basically, that don't have much better things to do on a Friday night. As Mr. Klingsgaard, as Gordon quite rightly points out, with the breakaway win. We've not seen one of those for a while. Excellent win. Well done, dude. Who's going to come up next? Doesn't look like I can... Doesn't look... Oh, yeah. Oh, Jonathan. Jonathan nicks it, or did he? Yes, he did. Well done, dude. And there is Mr. Crichton. Great stuff, guys. Buckley's dead. Good effort, man. That was, well, 20... How long did the leaders last? It's 24 minutes. So that's a long race at that pace. Excellent stuff, guys. Congratulations. So, Mr. Klingsgar, Mr. Bishop, Mr. Crichton, our podium. And Mr. Buckley, liquid cake just off the podium, but a stonking performance. So well done, everyone. Toxic, you were called a nonce earlier. Okay. Don't really want to go down that rabbit hole with you. But there are certain words that are bandied around. I'm assuming this is on the internet. Well, actually, why am I assuming that's on the internet? But yeah, there are certain words that are bandied around by internet chat users regularly. Nonce, and one that I'm going to say, but I hate it with a passion, is retard. And that is a word. Just do some online sim racing. First time you lose control in front of somebody, boom, everyone's calling you an effing retard. I just detest it. I mean, it's just disgusting. Anyway, and you got threatened. Was this by your parents? Toxic. I'm just kidding. Toxic. Andy, iRacing clip on your other channel. Have you gone to the dark side, Marcus? Oh, man. That's Darren Hunter's fault. Darren, I hope you're still here so you can get this abuse that I'm about to give you. Yes, they were doing a join up for $20 for a year, where it's usually $100 and something deal. And Darren Hunter shared the link, and obviously I'm going to do it. So a few of us guys, no, Darren's not here. A few of us guys jumped on iRacing, and do you know what the worst thing about it is? We've only done this $20 because obviously you can spend a bloody fortune buying cars and tracks and stuff. So at the moment we've all just been racing this little standard Mazda MX-5 Cup car around the few free tracks that you get, apart from Darren Rayfield, who's gone a bit nuts. But I hate myself because I'm starting to really like it, but I do not want to get to the point where I like it so much that I decide to buy any additional downloadable products and then commit myself to paying the 120 quid next year for another year's use of it or whatever. But so yeah, I've dipped my toe in the dark side, I think is the best way to say that, Andy. I'm missing Assetto Corsa Competizione, and this playing iRacing is not going to do my performances any good. I was playing a video game with my best friend and my sister, and I joined her friend's game. Then her friends, who are only 2 years younger than me, got their brothers to threaten me. Oh man, the world of online gaming, you've got to love it, haven't you? Oh, you done it, have you, Andy? Yeah, I mean, it's sort of slow and woolly, but it's been good fun. We've been doing this sort of lap time challenge, and as I've finally managed to get a little bit better at it, I'm starting to enjoy it, and I never wanted to. They said you're going to kidnap them. Oh, God. Yeah, you like the songs until you get them. Kev, you know, man, that was a one-off. Actually, a one-off too. And a never-to-be repeated special, extra, super special gift. Maybe your cap. Did you order a cap now? You didn't. Your Team ODZ. I might send you a cap one day, and that might have some special ingredients. Not ingredients. Some special surprises in it as well. Darren, that is a very good point. You do pay 156 quid for Zwift. This is the thing. When I was looking at it, I was actually thinking. I thought I was getting, as a group leader, I'm pretty sure I was getting RGT Premium for free. But apparently it's been coming out my Apple account like 7 quid a month, whatever. It's not, it's not going to kill me, but it's a bit iffed. But yeah, so I'm paying for RGT. I did just cancel the premium on Strava because I just don't use any of the functions at all. I cancelled Disney Plus because I bought that to watch Mandalorian. So I caught up with that. I might redo it when they bring out another series for a little while, but I don't use it other than that at all. And then obviously there's Zwift. There were loads of other... Oh, Komoot. I was paying like a premium thing for Komoot. So many things that all add up. So I can justify iRacing if I get rid of loads of other stuff, but hey ho. If RGT want to offer me the free group leaders package, I know they did offer it, but I thought I already had it, so I sort of said no, you're good. So that's my fault. Oh, they called you all toxic. That's bad, man. Great stream once again, mate. I'm off for food and beer, lots of beers. Cheers, cheers, pickles. Have a good evening, my friend. I'll catch you soon. Well, I'll catch you tomorrow on the big one. Thank you, Matt. I'm glad you enjoy it. I know it's getting a little bit repetitive with me not even trying to perform at the moment, but that was why I did that group ride during the week. It's just to try and build up some steady, gentle miles in my legs and my lungs, and just try and ease my way back into the point where I think I can push for a little bit longer. I was really pleased to have that little mini race with Catherine and Chris at the beginning. So thank you guys for hanging back and entertaining me for a few laps. That was really good. The funny thing is, I'm friendly with their parents. Oh God! Well, you're gonna have the police knocking on your door soon, then, Topsy. One of the parents used to be a primary school teacher. Well, I'm saying nothing. Primary school teachers. No, I'm not. I'm not saying anything. I told their parents, and now they are probably screwed. That's the way. I know the saying, "Snitches get stitches." That never bothered me when I was a kid. I was the first one to snitch on some little scrote that was behaving inappropriately. Yeah, I wasn't that popular at school. Right, I'm moving on to what I was going to bring up when I saw Mr. Paul Maersk arrive in chat. Really annoyingly, from a timing perspective, our very own Paul Maersk is attempting, and I have 100% faith that he'll do it, a world record, a Guinness, verified Guinness World Record for riding on rollers tomorrow. And he will be live streaming it, so please check. Paul, if you want to link your channel in the chat, please feel free to do it. Check it out. Jump in, give him some support on Zwift and on his live stream. If it overlaps with the Everesting, the Ever race that we're doing tomorrow, I will, if I can. Obviously, you know, I'm a bit of a pro at this streaming malarkey, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem jumping back and forth between streams. So we can keep an eye on him and join his chat and stuff as well. But please give him your support and encouragement. I think, am I right in thinking it's like more than, you've got to be 8 hours on rollers? I mean, that's just, I don't know. I can't even get my head around that. But best of luck, my friend. You don't need me to tell you, but stay hydrated and keep your nutrition right. And I believe you are allowed a couple of breaks, so take full advantage of them. Don't kill yourself, please. And yeah, good luck, and I hope to see you on the live stream. So yeah, that's pretty mega. And I think, do we have another? I think we already have a world record holder in the group for something else cycling. I can't remember what it was, but I seem to remember. Pickles has gone. I'm pretty sure Pickles knew about it. But I seem to remember somebody else did something. There's Paul. Okay, so 8 hours, 305 kilometres. Oh my good God. I'd struggle with 3.5, 5 kilometres. 3.5, 5. I can't even speak. Like, that's not even a sentence. 305 kilometres. I'd struggle with that in a car, let's be honest. So balancing and pedalling at the same time. 20 minutes does you on a track bike. I've never tried, other than, do you remember when BMXs used to have, I think they were called coaster or caster brakes or something like that back when we were kids. That's the closest I've come to like a fixed gear sort of track bike where to lock your back wheels, you just quickly pedal backwards and it would lock your back wheels, so you could press all the girls basically with really long skids. Obviously they were well impressed. But yeah, I've never ridden a track bike, but I've mentioned it before, we are definitely going to do the Brighton Velodrome in real life at some point, and you can hire track bikes there, or even hire them from someone else and take them down or whatever. But that'd be brilliant to have a go at. Someone did another roller challenge a week or two ago. That was probably Paul as well. The guy's an absolute monster on the rollers. Yeah, I can't remember what the other Everest Guinness book. I mean, I don't like to bring it up, but obviously I am a Guinness World Record holder. I mean, oh, all right. As you asked, I was in the world's largest rolling convoy of single make cars. I've got a video and a certificate to prove it. This is go back to my Lotus days. I can't remember exactly how many there were, but we had the Brands Hatch F1 layout, and we were literally bumper to bumper, but everybody had to be moving, and it was thousands of Lotuses, all literally, it looked like a traffic jam on the N25, but we had to all be moving at the same time. So there you go. I'm in the Guinness World Records. There you go. First few times at Derby Velodrome, forgot to keep pedalling when my leg was itching twice. I mean, if nothing else, I think it would make for good vlog footage, because I know damn well I will just instinctively like ease off for a second to roll into a bend or something, lock up, and I'm gone. So yeah, it will make good footage. I'll make sure to bring the drone on that day. 1 hour roller. Alex Payton did 74 kilometres. 74 kilometres an hour. What? I didn't do that down Mont Ventoux. Actually, I did, very momentarily. We nearly hit 80, but then Jason crashed, went over the barriers, and nearly killed himself. So he ruined our fun, basically. Jason Arblaster on the way down Mont Ventoux. Was it 80 or was it 60? I might be exaggerating. It might have been 60 kilometres an hour. I seem to remember thinking 80, but that just sounds better. So that's probably why I thought it, even while I was looking at 60 on my Wahoo head unit. What else was I going to tell you? Anyway, so that was the main news. Please go and support Paul. I call you Paul, but I want to say Poo. But I think I've brought this up in a live stream before. If I try and properly pronounce names, they come out worse than if I just don't attempt it. So if I just call you Paul Maersk, is that all right? Anyway, you did 77 kilometres yesterday. What in an hour? Well, even if it's not in an hour, even if it's in an afternoon, that's freaking amazing. Good man. I would have thought that. So I'm hoping then today, Paul, that you've rested up. If you did 77 kilometres yesterday, was today like rest, recuperate, get things going again, and do the big one tomorrow. Anyway, absolutely all the best from everybody at WKG and everywhere else, I'm sure. So it'll just be so awesome to. I mean, obviously, I will claim some kind of part of that. But obviously, so when you get interviewed and stuff, if you could just mention where you learnt these skills and where your enthusiasm and general interest in cycling and rollers and the record came from, being me and WKG, that would be much appreciated. Because you know you couldn't do it without us. Matt, wishing you good luck. I think we're done, guys. Again, I'm getting bad at the drinking. As I'm riding less, I'm drinking less as well, which is just sort of counterintuitive, but there you go. I would update you on the kit order, but it's kind of just as it was. It's being made. It's just this same situation as every time. You pay the money, you send the designs off, you get them approved, you wait. And that's kind of how it is. It's not. I think they're still within their sort of expected turnaround time, so everything's good as far as I'm aware. I'm just waiting for that knock on the door. World's longest talker. How long have I been streaming? Right. I can't even see. How long has this been running? Oh, 53 minutes. All right, fair enough. It's been longer than I thought. I was going to say, most live streams, I look through the again, sim racing ones mainly, and they're like 2-3 hours long. So I wonder whether that's what I should be doing, is somehow making up content to keep these going for 2 or 3 hours every Friday night. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Guinness drinker, or like. Do you know, I haven't had a Guinness for ages. I quite fancy a Guinness. Anyway, sorry. That was your fault, Kev, for distracting me and starting me on another path of conversation. Right, people, thank you all, as always, so much for watching. Thank you for everybody that raced. Like I say, it's from 4 o'clock tomorrow, or 5 to 4, I'll start the stream. And yeah, that's it. I mean, we as Toxic very wisely suggested, I think we will probably end up adjusting the format if it looks like it's not really worth doing it. I mean, I will still shout it from the rooftops that Team WKG are the ever race team champions, even if no one else turns up, just to make them feel bad. But we might adjust it so that we make sort of mini teams just of the riders that are in there. So please, if you fancy just jumping on and riding some miles up the real Everest, check it out in the RGT app, and it'll be amazing to see you there. And that's it. Thank you, everybody. Let me just quickly catch up on the chat. 7 races back to back. Was that you, Buckley? Man. And then to get 4th place tonight. Good on you, dude. That'll sort me. What, doing 7 races? That'll kill me. Cheers and thanks very much once again. Shower, snap, beer. Yeah. Good stuff, Chris. Thanks for riding, buddy. And thanks for letting me out sprint you at the beginning there. Lord Glover has entered the chat. Oh, man, just as we're going. Right, everyone, Lord Glover's here. Go, go, go. Get out while you can. Oh, that was a suggestion to extend the stream. I did it before where I jumped over onto the sim racing and did that. I tell you what, next week, if I'm, depending on how things are and how we're feeling, all the rest of it, should we set up another event for like 15 minutes after this? Just a ride and chat kind of event. We could do it on, what's the really nice one? What's the really nice route on RGT? Good God. What's the really nice one? The Lighthouse. You die as well. Fermentor, Captain Fermentor. We could just set up like a nice ride and chat and sort of carry in Spa. Yeah. If it was just down to me, Darren, I'm itching. My eyes were better today, so that's why I managed to, as you'll have seen, put in quite an impressive little lap in the Mazda on iRacing. But as they've been getting better, I've been itching to jump on the sim racing. I love these, but sim racing doesn't involve any effort. So why is that just? Oh, I better stop my race. Is that? Oh, is this like the auto logout thing? Yeah, YouTube group ride. Exactly. So everybody in here, if you fancy it, I'll set something up so that, because I barely even work up enough sweat to justify a shower. I mean, I will, because I was a bit smelly before I even got on the bike, if I'm honest. But it'd be quite nice to, particularly as I'm not able to really challenge in these races, anyone that's in the chat or anyone obviously in the event, or well, anyone, we'll set up like a Captain Fermentor ride to start, let's say 20 minutes after this one, next week's Snapdragon ends. Yeah, and then we can just have a chat and a spin and a drink. Be good fun. Unless you've got better things to do on a Friday night. I mean, I really am using you guys because, I mean, I've been Billy No Mates my entire life. And it's taken me getting into my 40s to realise that that's all right. And I don't really care that you lot, I love you guys and you lot are my mates, whether you like it or not. You actually are my social life. So you have very little choice because you could really be upsetting an old hairy man by not turning up and getting involved in this. But yeah, if you fancy it, you haven't got anything better to do on Fridays. Darren's got plenty of better things. Yeah, of course you have, Darren. I'll see you next Friday then, Darren. Right, I'm going to set that up. Please remind me during the week if I haven't. Anyway, I'm sure I said thank you and goodbye ages ago, so I will do that. So we can do this on Apple TV. Yeah, you can. Yeah, get anything that runs RGT. We'll keep it on RGT. So do the Snapdragon, jump on Captain Fermentor, just one lap up to one ride up to the Lighthouse. Should be good. Nice gentle pace. Or, well, whatever pace you want. Everyone stick to their own bunches. Do what you want. If you want to smash it, smash it. No rules, no judgment for shooting off the front or whatever. Just, have fun with it. Right, I am going. Thank you all so much. Have a brilliant rest of your Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. I hope to see at least some of you tomorrow, either on the ride or in the live stream. Anyone that's been feeling under the weather, I won't single you out because it's not my place to, but I know who you are, and obviously I'm hoping you get better soon. Please don't overdo things. Be sensible, as I am, and take your time. We're not going anywhere. This group's not going anywhere. Like, literally, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, just get yourself sorted and come back full fitness and wait until the time is right and we can really sort of reignite things performance-wise and event-wise and all the rest of it. So, I really am waffling now. Kev, you're not invited, mate, because you aren't supposed to be. So, no, you are invited. Just ride with me. That'll be slow enough. I won't even get your heart over like 40 beats per minute. Right, anyway, thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will catch you all very soon.